All right, guys, so the best time to work out, mid-morning, according to the circadian rhythm. We are best, and people, y'all know that you feel best mid-morning. So as the day continues, so cortisol is highest in the morning, so we are most catabolic in the morning, which is the reason why we need to take care of our bodies. If you go from lying in the bed, 0 to 100, and you start forcing a workout, you can be extra catabolic. You could be going more into this gluconeogenesis, which will spike your blood sugar, which will block your keto adaptation, and some people who do things wrong. So I have videos about, if you have no other choice but to get up and work out in the morning, which would not be mid-morning, would be early morning, like what you need to do to stabilize your blood sugar. And I'll do more extensive videos on that, but today it's just what time is the best time to work out. So afternoon is when cortisol goes in this linear progression, and it gets highest. It's highest in the morning, and it starts going up like this, and then in this progression, and then 2 to 3 o'clock it starts to go down. And there's this shift where now cortisol starts going down, and melatonin starts going up to put you into a hibernative state, so you can relax in your evenings and then get into a deep, nice deep REM state cycles, which then you release growth hormone and produce ketones. You don't burn fat in the day, you burn it at night. So these treadmill people, hello, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm just saying, what are you doing? All right, this fasted cardio crap. If it was so easy, why aren't people, intermittent fasting people, I've gotten like 100 people now, and they all have health issues, all of them. I get my data from you guys. I don't make this stuff out of my bunghole. With that said, mid-morning, it would be to get up early, fall asleep early, get up early, eat, right? Fast, then work out. I know this isn't a perfect world, it's just the information. And of course I've made videos if you have jobs that require certain times and kids and things that you can't follow this, but this would be optimal. Mid-morning between, let's say, 8-ish, 8:30, depending on what time you wake up, 8 to about 10:30 is the best time, because then your blood is flowing and your adrenals are in balance, right, with the circadian rhythm. You've eaten something, so the medulla, the midbrain, understands that you are not in a fasted state, so you do not need to go into gluconeogenesis, which a lot of people do, because if your brain is so dependent on glucose, it will continue to create blood glucose in the absence of ketones. It takes months to be able to make viable ketones. So for those who think that they are fasting and using and making ketones, well, I looked great. No, you didn't do a DEXA scan. You did not do a DEXA scan. You did not measure your blood sugar daily to see what happens when you fast and don't have breakfast until noon, 11 or 1, 11, 12, 1, 2, and fast all night long, and then get up and start moving around on a fasted state. You guys aren't tracking your blood sugar and ketones. You guys are not doing DEXA scans. So I'm so tired of the internet going like, I'm so fabulous, I did intermittent fasting and I got the results I wanted. No, you messed with T3, you irritated your adrenals, you made your blood sugar very, very unstable. But in the beginning, people might see more ketones when they fast, because that's when you make more ketones. But then the brain gets really hip. It's like, but I don't have glycogen storages, y'all. I don't have glycogen storages. So it starts cranking out gluconeogenesis. And then after a couple of weeks, your blood sugar goes from here to way up high. I've seen it every single time, and I've worked with at least 50 people who've done intermittent fasting and keto. Okay, guys, if you want to learn more, once you start working out later in the day, cortisol is trying to go down, and now it goes back up. So that's when you become hypercatabolic, right? And the blood sugar gets really, really weird, and you can't sleep, and you develop inverted cortisol, and then your REM cycles suck, and then you wake up tired, and then you need coffee, and it's only 1 cup. So the latest would be like 2 o'clock. And I know you guys are saying you can't do that. I get it. I'm just putting out the information, like what would be the best for the gains, right? The gains. All right, guys. If you want to learn more, you can go to stephanieperson.com. Stephanie Business Person, my Facebook fan page. Stephanie Ketogenic on my Instagram. Stephanie Business Person, and I just, that's the place where you just get information. I have a course page on my Facebook, but you have to sign up through the website, or you cannot get let on to the private page, keto course page. And you guys know I have to keep saying I'm writing this book, and I'm trying to people are so confused. I'm trying to clear up the confusion because I've done this myself for nearly 10 years. Strict 20 net carbs, protein moderate to low, yes, a ton of fat. This is what's up at 50 years of age. Plus I've worked with thousands and thousands of people. So I've got something right. So yes, this woman's like, oh my God, just like a person off the street. So like, you don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, well, I get my data from you guys, right? And conventional doctors get their data from other doctors who do studies that only last a short amount of time. Except for Stephen and Jeff Bullock. In the beginning, they proved that keto can work up in here in the brain, past the blood-brain barrier. And I'm out. Because I'm going to go do my freaking workout, get my workout on. Booyaka! And I'm out.